As a teacher, I found that some students want to get right in there and perform, and others don't want to have a bar of it. But performance is part of your ongoing education. So what do you need to consider before you get out there and perform in public? Hi, I'm Kashmir, and I've probably seen thousands of first performances, and I've learnt quite a bit from watching not only my own students but other people's students. So I want to share how you can get the best out of that first performance, what you need to consider, and also a little warning about buying costuming bits. Performance. This can often cause a clash. No one should be forced to perform before they are ready. You may need to be encouraged, but you should not be forced to perform. I have students who have been belly dancing for 7 or 8 years who will not perform. They've got their own reasons. That's fine. That's what they want to do. They want to come to class, they want to move. They do not want to be out in public and performing. That's perfectly okay. And if you don't want to perform, you shouldn't be made to perform either. So when should you be performing? Anything from 6 months to 2 years most people take before they're performance ready. If you've got a background in some sort of performance art or other dance form, then quite possibly you'll be ready before then, providing your technique and your belly dance is up to it. But your teacher shouldn't push you before you're ready, and your first few performances should be in safe venues. What do I mean by that? Other students, your friends, your family. You shouldn't be out there in the general public where you may not get the understanding that you are a beginner student. On the other hand, there are students who think they should be performing when they're not ready. Now this can be partly because teachers tend to be kind. I will look at a student and I will see there are 5 things that need to be fixed on one movement. I will only tell the student one. Once they've got that one, then I'll look at the others. And sometimes when you fix one, the others fix themselves. So just because your teacher has never said that your arms really need a lot of work, or that your walking is really quite out of time with the music, doesn't mean that it's right. It means you've probably had other things to work on. So if your teacher says that you're not ready, please listen to them. There will be the odd teacher who gets a bit odd and doesn't want her students to dance, but on the whole, listen to your teacher. They are seeing the whole thing. And please don't use your teacher's choreography without permission. It's a copyright issue. It's a respect issue. And that brings me to the last one, costume. So many students want a beautiful costume. You can look beautiful if you want to, if you've got the spare money, if you can afford workshops and costuming, okay. But think very carefully. Many teachers, and I'm one, if you're going to dance in my show, I will decide what your costume is. And sorry, see-through skirts, do not cut it. For my students, we always wear, for beginner students, we always wear satin circle skirts because they are safe. The lighting guys can't make you look like you're naked, which is what happens with those beautiful filmy ones. They look very pretty, they're no good under stage lights. Ditto wrap-around hip belts. My students don't wear wrap-around hip belts in their performances either, and neither do they wear them to class. So if you want to buy a wrap-around hip belt and walk around your house in it, by all means do. But don't assume that because you bought a see-through skirt and a wrap-around hip belt, your teacher will welcome them with open arms for her next hafla. You might just be out of luck. So if you're going to buy something for a costume, ask your teacher what she recommends. But the final thing, the most important thing is, throughout all your studies, enjoy it. It's meant to be pleasurable. You're meant to be having fun. So have fun or else.